Monday morning, April 29th, 2013. Looking north on Crown Valley Road, here at Smith, and panning over the new Acton Market. Doesn't this look beautiful? That man on the cell phone standing in front is John Bell, the contractor. And we're going to take a tour inside. He says he'll be done at the end of May. And Mike says he'll be in the market by July 1st. I'm here with John Bell today on Monday, April 29th, in front of the new Acton Market, which is looking really sharp. And when you look at it, the first thing you see is a shake roof. But John, that's really not a shake roof that burns, right?
No, it's not. It's a flat concrete tile that looks like shake. It's got the replica of shake, but it's not shake. It's concrete, so it's a non-combustible type roofing. And what you need in a fire zone 4 out here. And the rest of the roof is a composition type of roof. It's got 3 layers, and it's a very durable roof up on top there. But you know, most of the structure is concrete or concrete block, which you'll see the split face. And gives it a nice architectural look.
And I see you've got the concrete portion of the parking lot poured.
Yeah. This is our. This is going to be our 6th month.
Okay.
And we were projected out at 9, and so looks like we're definitely on schedule, or maybe a little bit better.
Good.
So we're hoping for a July 4th opening, and yeah, the parking lot has got a couple more pours to it, and then we're going to be done with it. And when you see the parking lot going in, and it kind of gets everybody excited, like you know, it's one of the final things that you do, you know. So right after this is going to be landscaping, and we're going to start moving shelves in and that kind of thing, and moving forward.
So, and also, John, then over here we had a little bit of news story about these eucalyptus trees here on the side, and I see they're trimmed up. So that worked out pretty well. It
did. It worked out in the town's favor. The county of Los Angeles wanted to take them out completely. And the town did not want the trees removed. They're over 100 years old. And so, and the owner also, you know, so the owner actually went to the town council and appealed to them, and they got on the bandwagon and helped us to save them. So yeah, we're gonna save the trees. They did have curb and gutter in this area right here, but because of the liability of maybe killing the trees, we decided to not put curb and gutter here, and just leave it rural so that, you know, horses can go up and down and on the dirt. And that kind of thing. But then we will improve the Crown Valley side. So we were able to top the trees, clean them up, get all the branches that were hanging over into the county's property, and ready to fall anyway, and just kind of made them a lot more healthy.
Now, and this is going to be part of the parking lot here at the base of the trees. Explain that to me a little bit, would you?
Well, this is actually a combination between a retention basin and a parking lot. The gravel is about 4 feet deep, and then we're going to have DG on top of that with a permeable liner so they don't mix. And then that DG packs really well. But it also lets the water penetrate down through. So it'll just be DG on top, and it'll retain all the water from the roof and from the parking lot. So the site here will retain its own water in these 2 retention basins.
No off-site drainage. It won't be draining out onto Crown Valley Road and causing a problem. No, it won't. All of its water right here in these 2 pits. Well, that's really good, because as you know, sometimes down at this part of Crown Valley you need a boat to get from here to Soledad Canyon Road.
Yeah, absolutely. When we were building Ace last summer, it started raining a little bit, and And it wasn't a half hour later, and this whole street turned into a mud river.
Right.
You know, and
yeah.
I was pretty surprised. I guess it was raining a little harder up, you know, on the mountains there.
But the market won't contribute to that because the water will recharge here and eventually get out to the Santa Clara River, I guess.
That's correct, yeah. Or just the ground table or something, yeah.
Sure. Well, let's go inside and see what's going on.
And where you see these holes in the concrete, that's going to be cash registers.
Right.
You see the wood wall right there. That's behind the wood wall is all food prep areas.
Oh, okay.
And so that's not open to the public. That's going to be, you know, they're going to be cutting meat, vegetables. This will be the vegetable area right here.
Okay.
Produce. And then shelves as you go back, and then we can walk back here and I can show you some food.
So these are each one of these where we see the yellow plugs. Those are 3 checkout cash registers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Checkout stands.
Yeah. Okay. But this is what the ceiling will look like.
Yeah. Those are electricians up there.
Yeah. And the lights.
Mike Mansell with Dalton Electrical.
Yeah. Good. Now all this lumber here, is that leftover or is that going to be used in here?
That's going to be used. That's going to be used for trim and stuff like that. Yeah, that'll be Mike's office and
Okay. And then this is going to be food.
Yeah, this is there's going to be a big meat case in here that goes basically from wall to wall here. And then that's a meat cooler back there. And then the meat prep area and butcher place is back behind this wall here.
All right, and then these are going to be the cold storage.
Right, cold storage goes all the way back. Maybe it'll kick the lights on.
There we go. That'd help to be able to see it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so this is freezers on this side. Walk-in freezer. This is cooler over here. Walk-in cooler. And then more cooler, reach-in cooler here.
Sure. Well, the ladies will love this.
Oh yeah, it'll be really nice.
This is good. Yeah. So the counter for sub sandwiches and stuff will be right here.
This is meat case.
Meat case. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And so this is a big cooker area right here. All this stainless steel. It's going to be where all the cooking goes on in here.
Sure.
Chickens and barbecue ribs or whatever.
That's right, and soup and things like that. That Mike makes it so good.
Yeah. And these are areas.
Preparation areas.
Yeah, food prep areas.
Right.
And this is a delivery door here.
Okay.
All the deliveries will be coming in here.
All right, so that means he's got to back in here.
Yep. Yeah, they'll back in just short of that trash enclosure and then pallet jack everything in and out.
Yeah. That way the semis are not blocking Crown Valley or blocking the alleyway or
yeah, there'll be plenty of room.
And I think there's plenty of room. Yeah. Oh, this turned out really nice, John.
Thank you.
And who was the architect, John, on this?
The architect was Bruce McPherson.
Yes.
With PDA. He was the architect. I guess he's done a couple of different projects with the Hanoons. And this is like his 3rd or 4th project with them.
I see.
So, yeah, he put the whole thing together for them. And
in his early days, he designed my patio.
oh, he did?
He did.
Ah.
Yeah, he was just he was a fresh, new architect.
Yeah, he's been very well to work with. I mean, he's just been very accommodating.
Good.
You know, answers all my questions and takes his time with me and
good.
Make sure it gets done right. So
yeah, he came to the Acton Town Council meeting and showed the elevation and described this early on. And there was a few concerns from some of the board members, and he answered those right away and came back again and showed the changes, and they were happy with that. So
good.
Oh yeah, here's the walk-in cooler where...
For produce, yeah.
Yeah, produce to keep it the right temperature. Sure. Yeah. How many square feet is this, John? I forget.
9,500.
9,500 square feet. Okay. So that means Mike will double his inventory of items that he can sell, I think.
Well, I don't know about double, but maybe so. You know, because this is laid out a lot better, and so he may be able to double it. But definitely at least a third. More.
Well, thanks for giving me the tour, and I'm sure the local people will be happy to look inside, and they're anxious to come in and start buying groceries.
Mm-hmm.